When the facts bend reality, this is beyond plausible.
In the dark depths of the ocean, an ancient predator lurks. A species that has perfected its hunting strategy over more than 500 million years. Meet the predatory tunicate. A bizarre creature, part plant, part animal, and entirely a killer, patient and cunning. This eerie denizen of the deep sea is about to challenge everything you think you know about life in the abyss. Known by the scientific name Megalodicopiahians, this fascinating creature is a living testament to the incredible diversity and adaptability of life in Earth's oceans. At first glance, the predatory tunicate may not seem too impressive. They look like just a transparent blob with a gaping mouth, clinging to the seafloor or canyon walls. But this simple appearance hides a cunning predator, perfectly adapted to its deep-sea habitat. Let's explore the key features that make this creature unique. The most striking feature of the predatory tunicate is its large mouth structure, often called the hood or oral siphon. This structure is essentially a heavily modified version of the filtering organ found in other tunicates. In Megalodicopiahians, it has evolved into a trap for unlucky prey. This hood can reach up to 13 centimeters in diameter, a considerable size for an animal that spends most of its adult life fixed in one place. The formation of this hood occurs through a process called hypertrophy, where the oral siphon grows larger than normal. These oversized siphons give the tunicate its distinctive appearance and play a crucial role in its hunting strategy. They are not just for show, they can also snap shut with astonishing speed when prey ventures too close. Behind the hood, the body of the predatory tunicate is quite small and stalk-like. This part contains the vital organs and serves to anchor the creature to the seafloor or canyon wall. This body secretes a sticky substance that helps it firmly attach to surfaces. This ensures the tunicate remains steadfast even when facing strong currents in the deep. Interestingly, the body of the predatory tunicate is largely transparent, allowing observers to occasionally glimpse the shadow of a freshly caught meal inside its digestive system. This transparency may be a form of camouflage in the dimly lit waters, making the tunicate difficult to detect by both prey and predators. Although not visible from the outside, the predatory tunicate possesses some interesting internal features. Like all members of the phylum Chordata, it has a notochord, a rod-like structure running along the length of its body. This primitive notochord is the feature that links tunicates to vertebrates, including humans, on the tree of life. Even more intriguing is the presence of a structure within the tunicate's body that scientists believe is a primitive brain. Along with nerves, although much simpler than the brains of complex animals, it allows the tunicate to process information from its environment and react appropriately. This is crucial for its predatory lifestyle. We have explored the unique anatomy of the predatory tunicate. Now, let's discover what truly sets it apart. Its unique hunting strategy. Unlike most other tunicates, which passively filter small particles from the water, Megalodicopiahians has evolved to be an active predator, though it relies on patience and opportunity rather than speed or strength. The hunting technique of the predatory tunicate is often compared to the Venus flytrap, and for good reason. Like the carnivorous plant, this deep-sea predator keeps its mouth wide open, patiently waiting for unsuspecting prey to swim or drift inside. The tunicate's large, gaping hood creates an attractive target for small crustaceans and other zooplankton. These creatures might mistake it for shelter or inadvertently wander into its shadow. When prey enters the tunicate's hood, the reaction is lightning fast. The hood's siphons snap shut with surprising speed, trapping the unfortunate prey inside. This rapid closing ability is a crucial adaptation in a resource-scarce environment of the deep sea. Every meal is precious, and the tunicate cannot afford to let potential prey escape. After the predatory tunicate captures a meal, it keeps the hood tightly sealed until digestion is complete. This process can take time as the tunicate breaks down the prey with enzymes. Its transparent body sometimes allows observers to see the shadow of the prey inside, providing a rare glimpse into the feeding habits of this deep-sea predatory creature. Another interesting aspect is that the predatory tunicate is adapted to turn the slow currents of the deep sea to its advantage. When not hunting, it often keeps the hood slightly open, allowing the gentle flow of water to act as a natural conveyor belt. This washes away debris and partially digested plankton from the mouth. This behavior helps maintain the tunicate's hunting apparatus in good condition, ensuring it is always ready for the next meal. The unique adaptations of the predatory tunicate are essential developments for coping with the harsh environment in which it lives. The predatory tunicate inhabits some of the most extreme and least explored areas of our planet's oceans. Megalodicopia hians is most commonly found from the Monterey Canyon system off the coast of California. This vast underwater canyon system is one of the largest and deepest submarine canyons on the Pacific coast of North America, with depths exceeding 3,000 meters. The steep walls and complex terrain of the canyon create an ideal environment for the predatory tunicate, providing many surfaces to attach to and a constant flow of water delivering nutrients. While predatory tunicates can be found at various depths, they are most common in an area called the oxygen minimum zone, typically between 400 to 800 meters deep. However, they have also been observed at depths ranging from 200 meters to 3,800 meters. This broad depth range demonstrates the tunicate's incredible adaptability to different pressure and temperature conditions. At these depths, sunlight is virtually non-existent. The predatory tunicate has adapted to perpetual darkness by relying on other senses to detect prey. Although we do not yet fully understand all the mechanisms involved, it is likely the tunicate can sense vibrations or chemical cues in the water, indicating the presence of potential food sources. The deep sea is a high-pressure, low-temperature environment. At a depth of 1,000 meters, pressure is about 100 times higher than at the surface, and temperatures are just above freezing. The body of the predatory tunicate is perfectly adapted to these conditions, with tissues that can withstand crushing pressure and metabolic processes that function efficiently in low-temperature environments. The challenges of life in the deep sea extend beyond finding food and withstanding pressure. Reproduction in this extreme environment also presents unique obstacles. Predatory tunicates have evolved some remarkable strategies to ensure the continuation of their species in the cold, dark waters of the deep ocean. One of the most fascinating aspects of predatory tunicate reproduction might surprise you. They are simultaneous hermaphrodites. This means each individual produces both eggs and sperm. This adaptation is particularly useful in an environment where encounters with other members of the same species can be rare. If a tunicate finds itself isolated, it can self-fertilize its own eggs, ensuring it can still reproduce even without a partner. When two predatory tunicates are near each other, they can engage in a form of external fertilization. Both individuals release eggs and sperm into the water column, where fertilization occurs. This method, known as broadcast spawning, is common in many marine invertebrates and allows for genetic mixing without direct contact between individuals. After fertilization, the eggs develop into free-swimming larvae. These larvae are planktonic, meaning they drift with ocean currents. This stage is crucial for species dispersal, allowing tunicates to colonize new areas of the deep sea. The larval stage is also the only time in the predatory tunicate's life cycle when it is capable of movement. Upon finding a suitable location to settle, it attaches itself and remains in that spot for the rest of its life. When a predatory tunicate larva finds a suitable location, often a hard surface or a hydrothermal vent, it undergoes a remarkable transformation. The larva attaches to the surface and begins to transform into its adult form. This process involves significant changes in the tunicate's body structure, including the development of its characteristic hood and the loss of its free swimming ability. The predatory tunicate is not just a deep-sea mystery, it is also a window into the evolutionary history of chordata, a group of organisms that includes all vertebrates, including humans.
Tunicates, including the predatory species, belong to an ancient branch of animals. They have existed for hundreds of millions of years, long before land animals appeared.
This long evolutionary history has allowed tunicates to adapt to a wide range of marine environments, from shallow coastal waters to the darkest depths of the ocean. Perhaps the most interesting aspect of tunicate biology from an evolutionary perspective is that they belong to the phylum Chordata. This means tunicates share a common ancestor with all vertebrates, including fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. The presence of a notochord, or primitive spinal cord, in tunicate larvae is one of the key features linking them to other chordates. This structure in the larval stage acts as a supportive rod, helping it swim and move to find a permanent location for its adult life. This is a remnant of the more complex nervous systems and lifestyles that later evolved in vertebrates.
In particular, the structure that scientists believe is a primitive form of a brain in the body of the predatory tunicate is also noteworthy from an evolutionary perspective.
Although this cluster of nerve cells is much simpler than the brains of complex animals, it may represent an early stage in the evolution of more complex nervous systems. Over millions of years, such structures would evolve into more complex brains, like those of vertebrates, including humans. In the world of tunicates, the predatory tunicate belongs to the family Octacnemidae, a group of ascidians that live in the deep sea. Interestingly, some scientists have proposed that Octacnemidae may be closely related to other tunicate families like Cenoturbelidae or Sorboraceae, based on morphological similarities.
However, more research is needed to fully understand the evolutionary relationships between these groups. The unique predatory strategy of the predatory tunicate is an excellent example of evolutionary adaptation.
While most tunicates are filter feeders, Megalodicopia hians has evolved to become an active predator. This shift in feeding strategy likely occurred in response to the harsh conditions of the deep sea, where food particles become scarce and the ability to capture larger prey offers a significant advantage. The story of the predatory tunicate is not over. As technology advances and our ability to study the deep sea improves, we may discover even more surprises about these remarkable animals. Who knows what other secrets this bizarre creature still holds for us in the deep sea? But one thing is certain, the predatory tunicate, with its gaping mouth and patient predatory strategy, will continue to capture the imagination of scientists and nature enthusiasts alike, reminding us of the countless wonders waiting to be discovered in the depths of the ocean. If you are fascinated by this impressive deep-sea wonder, please share your thoughts in the comments section below.
Curious? Subscribe and step through the next anomaly.